And you have seen me all over the country. You have never seen them able to walk up and in what I'm teaching. You don't see them asking me questions in their writing. He says so and so, let him prove this and let him do. Don't ever ask that. No. It's settled when I speak. I always settle that. You don't have nothing to come back. You can't attack. I closes the door behind me all the time. Yes. And you don't find no way to attack. So I teach you to do that if you will let me. And I do think that while I'm here before you, I think we should have this kind of meeting once every 90 days, every 3 months. Every 3 months we should have a minister. And then you should come with all of that jotted down questions about the teaching for better understanding, and what you have problems among yourselves at your temple, you should come prepared like that once every 3 months. I'm referring to the ministers now. Captain should refer all of their problems to Captain Sharif. Yes. You should turn yours into him and meet with him as often as he demands you. And this will keep us up to date with each other in our work. But I think I'm near now. I teach you to do that if you will let me. And I do think that while I'm here before you, I think we should have this kind of meeting once every 90 days, every 3 months. Every 3 months we should have a minister. And then you should come with all of that jotted down questions about the teachings for better understanding, and what you have problems among yourselves at your temple, you should come prepared like that once every 3 months. I'm referring to the ministers now. Captain should refer all of their problems to Captain Sharif. Yes. You should turn yours into him and meet with him as often as he demands. And this will keep us up to date with each other and our work. So I think I'm near now. About ready to close with you. We have been here now over 2 hours. But I think, let's see.
Yes, sir. We have some more people there, probably like in New York City. They're putting forth an effort there. In fact, when I was there last Sunday, they have about 3,500 papers. They had paid for lying around. They discovered there last week when I was there. Since your letter of April 24th. And this shows accuracy on part of the laborers. They claim they don't know anything about it, but they should know about it because they're right there in the city. And they should be selling about 50-some thousand papers there. But they aren't. Because in order for your program to be successful on this economical program of reaching the people, we have to get the paper out to the people. And the way we're doing, we are decreasing. We aren't helping you. We are decreasing.
Well, you mean to say after all of that publicizing this paper in the buses and in the on the highway and up and down this city's main welfare or thoroughfares, that didn't do any good?
No, sir. You have taken it on yourself to see if the paper will be accessible to the public and spend over $30,000, and we haven't increased one paper for that. But we have decreased. When we started out, before we had the bus advertising, we had 206,000 papers we're selling. Now we're selling 159,000 papers. In all these cities where you're advertising, they haven't sold one paper more. In fact, they decreased. They're selling the papers.
That's pretty bad.
Yes, sir.
Ministers and captains, this is bad. $30,000 gone to try to aid the spread of this paper. The subscribers to this paper, we tried to aid them with $30,000. and now has, instead of 8, and it has decreased. So that means we lost 30,000.
Right.
Trying to advertise our paper.
Yes, sir. But
We
you know-
could have did better if you had helped.
Yes, sir. Just like right now, we have a bill here for $807 for Boston for bus advertising. And when we started out with the paper, they were selling 8,000. Now they ordered 7,000. Last year, 1,000. They decreased 1,000 papers. We got a bill here now for $807 for bus advertising. And they should, and Boston should, they aren't coming up to par. We got a bill here for $807 for advertising. It hasn't helped out any.
Well, Boston, I think you should increase your paper, because this is a lot of money to advertise. You should try to sell 2-3 times that many papers.
Right.
So, as the Holy One said, try and save your people. Try and save them, your own kinfolk. Start there at home. Try and save them from this destruction. So let us give it to them. Do that. And don't scold them and force them and tell them, I'm going to give you time. If you don't do it, this makes trouble. In fact, about it, he isn't worth it. If you've got to go and jail a man to do good, he's not worth it. We don't want that person. No. We want a willing man. A man that sees the good of trying to entice people to go and follow the right way. Do that. Allah's with us. Now we must be with Him. And again, I want to say this, that we are not going to recommend no time for one not selling the paper. We're not going to recommend no time. If a brother don't want to sell the paper, and he can sell the paper, and he don't want to take part in contributing to the cause, okay, if he says, I don't want to sell no paper, I don't want to get out there in the public. Why, brother? Is there something out there in the public you think might hurt you, your status in here, something like that? Well, all right then, brother, how much can you give us? See, how much can he give you there? Maybe he might be willing to give you a good charitable, sum. Now, all right then, brother, then you don't want to do that because that you fear that you will be seen by some certain people. Some people is, they had a little trouble with the law once upon a time. They are here and they had a little trouble where they came from. They get out here exposing themselves, They're afraid that they might, get picked up. They may not tell you that because they don't want you to know they're in that kind of condition. So you have to consider these things. Our people have been running all over the country, trying to fly from this devil. And so we have to do that, ask them that sometimes. Ask them if there's any particular thing. But if there is no particular thing and you help, cannot you help us try to get to a few of them, at least? Don't force them too much. No.
Well, most, unlike a sales is coming from not the believers that won't sell it, but God encourage them to sell the paper or putting forth any effort. There's a lack of enthusiasm in this group for the paper. It's not in the people. There's a lack of enthusiasm in this group here for the paper.
Well, that's exactly what I'm trying to say all the time. That the minister and the captain is responsible for getting the paper in the hands of the brothers that will sell the paper. They are the one that is responsible. But, yes, brother captain. Yes, sir. Well, like salam, brother captain.
I support what we have been doing. And I do feel that the council right here among people like this is one of the truth. I feel that if we get together, something, we put a thing drive. Minister, captain, we all get together and take the common on our stuff, go ahead and put it, then we will overstop. I know that we can do it 100%. We can do it with it.
Indeed.
I think it was encouraging work, and I think that bringing into the next
Thank you, Brother Captain. Yes, Brother Captain. Yes, Brother Captain. Yes, Brother Captain.
We had a brother in Boston who was teaching and those were teaching right from the school. The brother said to me later on, if you can get that much out the paper, teach a subject and then me a high college student, then the subject that paper must have much more, each issue must have much more than add. And I'm only saying this to might take it to and can be done often enough to teach. The value of the teacher. Teach right from the week to make the people see the people. Their spirit will come home with mention it after teaching. Don't get yourself bigger. They just go out with nothing else on their mind. They forget that they were talking. I believe that this is Captain Jones said and the Secretary Johnson and I did this needs to be done more
from the rostrum, right?
That is, we showed a movie picture one time. What a paper meeting out is recorded on paper. So this type of a thing is just not going to be done once in a while. It's got to be something like you do now. You make me realize how much I need to do more myself. And it's wrong. But I need to get the spirit of it. You put spirit in me that way, God. And what you're teaching is truth. We are to blame, but not Japanese ministers and they're blame. They have to teach that spirit. And we'll do the job. We got to do the job. Because this is God's command.
Thank you.
You are the apostle and we know this.
I think this Captain Class of Mark number 11 has just about answered everything. Because, brother ministers, if you won't help your own laborers to do their labor that you appointed them to do, they can't be successful in carrying out the labor as you desire. You will not get the success as you desire. You've got to help them. This paper here, I could take Texas from the paper. Many times, brother. And if I want help get this in the people's mind, this program, I never miss it. Every time I get up to teach, I'm going to get this proposal. Main thing that we must do something for self. Here I'm going for the program. Here I'm going for the paper. You should get this paper, each and every one of you. You should take it home and you should try and get a subscriber from your own family. Everybody should read this paper. Look and hear what the man said. He said, we want justice. Oh, brother, you got it. You got everything you want. We want justice, equal justice. Isn't that true? You will tell your people. Why, brother minister, you got a text right here. He says now here about equality. He said we want equality of opportunity. We have been deprived of an opportunity to become equal. You see, you've got something right here. Brothers and sisters, this paper will give you enough outline of our teaching for you to open your eyes and see that we need to do something for self. We need to get on some of this earth that we can call our own. You got something here. This paper here brings to you everything. I was looking here at, I'm just telling the minister here now how they go about it. I see here where that our leader teaching in New York and in Los Angeles, he says here, Allah has sent me to unite you into one nation. Who would not want to be united in one nation of ours? The minister got him a text right there. Well, this is true. You never have to look up something to teach. If you follow me, you got something to teach. Every time I open my mouth, I'm giving you something to teach. Yes? Who would not try to put this on? Then you tell them, yes, look at here. There is a Pakistan. Brothers and sisters here just imagine these new brothers. You are the minister. I'm the minister. Here I want to convert you. There's a Pakistan. Here he advises U.S. Muslims. Advises us. Have you ever had foreigners to come here in America of our people trying to advise us to stay in the church or that we should believe in Christianity? But here, since this Islam religion has come to America, we have people from all parts of the earth coming here to help us follow the teachings of Islam. He says he advises in big headlines here. Look, brother, the U.S. Muslim. He advises us. Do you have foreign bishops and whatnot coming here to your churches, trying to advise you the best way to convert your people into Africa? No, they don't even think nothing of you. You never have nothing like that because they don't think anything of you. Don't find the Pope of Rome sending their bishop around to you. They don't care nothing about the black Negro preacher. Right? They say, yes. All right then. Look how easily this man, Mr. Muhammad, have attracted the Muslim world. That there are scholars coming here advising him, helping him, advising us to follow him, advising us to accept the truth that will absolutely, without a shadow of a doubt, put us in the seat of authority over the nation of America.
Now, dear Apostle, you show great enthusiasm for teaching, putting the cross, and you get into your work, but we don't follow up like you follow up yours. We don't do this. Like Philadelphia, we got a bill here for $6,000 for bus advertising, which is supposed to be due in a couple of days. Like Philadelphia, they were selling 16,000 papers in January. Now they only get 3,500. That's the same as Birmingham, Alabama. And that's the third largest or fourth largest city in the country. And that's no help there.
God, no.
We got a bill here for $285 for bus advertising in that area.
That's the thing that you ministers must remember, that we are doing all we can to get to the people. You give us this money here, helping us, we take it and we put it out there, doing everything we possibly can to get a convert. If you don't follow it up to see that it brings back what it is intended for, then you are falling short of your own duty. For a big city as Philadelphia, Minister Jeremiah, you should have, oh my goodness, 10,000 papers sold there easy. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And he specialized as well as you know Philadelphia.
Right.
You's an old Philadelphia.
Right.
It's your home, isn't it? You know that city.
Right.
You know how to put out your followers to go in certain sections and get this paper over to them. And you know how to advertise it. You are a good advertiser. You got that good-looking smile on your face all the time. And while you could sell me 10 papers while I didn't want to buy but one. If you just come to me with all that beautiful smile, that soft talk, why, I would buy lots of paper from you. I just keep buying paper every time you ask me. Yes, sir. But you're not doing that in your city. Don't, I want to say this already, this jump. Don't take for granted that my attackers who have wanted and tried to mud wash me all over the country, don't think that that's a hindrance to you. No, that's no hindrance to you. You see that Allah has not left Muhammad. You see that Allah is still giving you converts when you open the door. Right? Well, that shows you that what the people are trying to do against Muhammad, Allah is saying to you in what? That they have me to see it. What? Like Malcolm gone to Egypt and Africa, trying to get the people there against me. By saying to the people there, he's an adulterer and he's this and he's that, and trying to destroy your absolutely reputation throughout the world. But Allah is the one he should have went to. I wasn't sent by the Arab people over there. No African give me my mission. No Imam from no mosque in Asia give me my mission. He didn't need to leave America. He just needed to went down on his knees and asked Allah, is this man all right with you or not? He'd have got the answer here. Not to waste money going all over the country, because that cares nothing about whether Africa or Asia either one of them believe in it. I'm with Allah. We're going to bring about a new world of Islam. The old world, we are not particular. We know they may grumble after a while, but nevertheless, they have the power. You have it in the Revelation there in the last book, that you see there, the readings that tell you 24 elders fell down at the feet of the Lamb, cast down their crowns at the feet of him that sitteth upon the throne, and then give credit to the Lamb for bringing them into the knowledge of him and made us now priestess to the Most High. We didn't know he was the Most High. The Lamb made us to see.
But brother, I want to bring a charge also right in here that we don't stand up to you, because in face of all these charges, this group, we have let you down, because whereby you didn't let up on your work, you kept your columns going, the radio broadcast going. We didn't do the same thing. Like, we have a bill here for Newark, New Jersey, which is due in 2 days, of $2,000 for the paper. As soon as Newark have a little disturbance, the first thing they did, they called to decrease their papers. They didn't try to hold on and back you up and say, they put forward. They took it as an excuse to cut out the work. Whereby they were selling 10,000 papers in January, now they're selling 6,500. The first little thing that come up, opposition to something, we take it as an excuse to fall down on our jobs, or as an excuse not to do what we're supposed to be doing.
Now that's exactly what I'm telling them now. This is no excuse, but you don't get shame of me if you know that you have one. Take a fighter like our brother Troy there. He didn't get shamed because the police and the highway patrol beat him up. He brought his clothes and showed them to you. Went right on back there. Jumped right in after him again. Right? He felt innocent, that he had the truth. And if you beat me once, you got to beat me again. Because I'm going to tell my people the truth. How many ministers would have had I would say, the faith to keep doing these things like that, brother? I had to just take him out of the South. Give him a place here in the North somewhere. He didn't come here looking for no place. No, he was going back. I told him, you're not making no time down there with all of that good work that you're doing, and the people is not following you like they should for fear of the enemy. Go over here. There's a good field over there. Yes, sir. Working it. Now he's working up here in the north part of the country. And now, keep on going. We promote him and put him on up in the big temple. Look out, Brother Jeremiah, make me Philadelphia. You see, you're not selling no papers over there. Well, this is the thing that ministers must remember to do. As I told you in the beginning, that if I'm attacked, you should attack the attacker. How many letters has the paper office gotten in there declaring what you think of Muhammad? We didn't get all them letters from you. You just sit still and see whether Muhammad gonna say yes or no. But you said that you was with him. Well, now here's a man you're trying to put him on their feet and in the mud of everybody. Well, I must make some kind of effort to show the world that I'm with the man. He is got the truth. And that whatever is wrong with he and his God is the one. Take care of that. This man here, I don't know whether he's telling the truth or not, but however, I have not seen anything wrong with the man. He's all right with me. Why didn't you do something in that way? But not the officer received no letter saying that I know. As I told Brother Benjamin just a while ago, he's been knowing me for ever since 35. I didn't get no letter in the office that he knew me. See, this is the thing that's right. He knows if any man know my moral character, that man and his wife knows. Because I was a young man. In those days, he used to see women trying to get after me. He used to see me get after them and make them better. And there would fall for them, that kind of stuff. All right? For a long time, 7 years up and down that coastline. Right? My wife used to come and visit me sometime at his house. I couldn't come out here and visit her because they would kill me in those days. All right. Now the enemy that was after me in those days, he's dead. I told him that when he died, he said, you can go back, son. Then I will be with you. And so he's dead. Now, this is the thing. When we say a lot and don't follow it up, that don't go for nothing. That's the Holy One plainly teaches us. Mere belief counts for nothing unless carried into practice. If one of these captains just said, I will take my fruit and I will defend this temple to the last drop of blood in it. But if we never see him even try to convince someone trying to scandalize the temple that you are wrong, brother, this is the truth. He never speaks up then. Well, how could we expect him to go out there and spill some blood? No. This is the thing. So if you're going to stand on the rostrum and preach to the people, brother minister, that Elijah is the messenger of Allah, and a man over there starts throwing mud in his face, and you sit there and look at him, I wait and see if he's going to wipe it out. If he don't wipe it out, then I know the mud is due him. Maybe I'm wrong myself. This is the kind of thought that you start entertaining. I know what you start thinking. Oh, certainly. But whenever I see that someone's slinging mud in your face, and I know you have done a lot of good around here, what right they have to say that man is not a good carpenter? When he built this house, he built a good house here. And now they are talking about he's no carpenter. I'm going to go and tell him, if I ever take a hammer and knock one in the head, I'm going to tell him that man is a good carpenter. And I defy you to disprove it. But this is right. But if you don't back me up when I'm tongue-lashed, how could I expect you to back me up if I'm shot at? Cut at? This is the thing. Right. You think Brother Minister Lewis that just spoke that he was one of Malcolm's, strongest believers. And he was, Malcolm was just shooting at him. Right? He really relied on Brother Lewis. And he'd mentioned it. Brother Lewis, just proved the opposite, right?
Right.
He become Malcolm's most reprover. But I say, like David and the rest of, I don't depend on you to back me. Because I have a backer already. That's Allah. And he'll back me and prove you.
Right.
I want you to know that my conscience is clear. And that I will be out here on the post, battling the enemy with truth until the people used to say in the church until old Shiloh comes. I said until Allah comes. I will be here. And I'm not afraid of no kind of slander. You won't sit me down with no slander. I know that Allah knows my heart is right. It's right. You don't have to worry. And the success that He grants to me proves that He's all right with you. You'll find it in the Holy Quran where it says that the people start saying, Allah has become displeased with Muhammad, has forsaken Muhammad. But nevertheless, Allah sends the answer to that. He said, no, I have not become displeased with you. Nor have I forsaken you, not going to forsake you. He tells them in that Holy One, you have a blessing that will never be cut off. And if they enrage about it, tell them to go up to heaven and cut it off. This is true, brother. I have it in His own handwriting.
Right.
You shall never be that which you cannot reach. Your debt is paid. I have that in His handwriting. There are many things I could say to you, but I'm not going to waste time in that because you have that to learn if you have not learned. But I want you to know this, that a leader can't get very far with those that trying to represent him if they doubt him. You have the least, that's why I said in the beginning, if you have the least doubt about me, then you don't follow me. Don't try to represent me.
Right.
Because after a while it'll be proven that you're not with me 100%. And so this is a test now. Let's go out and see how many we can get. Then I'll test you like this. So I'm going to do the job whether you help me or not. I can do the job alone. You say, how can you get to all these people? I can. Right. I get to them here. I get to them here. I get to them all kinds of ways. This devil has wait, Allah will let me get through to the people like that. Then I can get on the road and just travel day and night. I don't mind it, brother. I used to travel and I can do it now. I'm a man that don't care nothing about what I'm going to do. When it comes to our people, I want them to come up. Look at all the threats was made against me in New York. I went there, didn't I? Look at the threats that were made in L.A. and the police department killed my secretary out there. Got him, but I went there, didn't I? And I came back. I'm going to go all over this country, brother, until Allah comes. And you might be surprised then when you see He and I together.
Also, we have another place like in the Baltimore, Washington area. You're doing your part. You're getting the tapes out, and you pay for the broadcast in Baltimore and Washington, over $1,200 a month there. You pay the mortgage on the mosque in Baltimore, and you're helping them out. We got a bill here now for $1,100 for the Washington, Baltimore area for the bus advertising. Baltimore doesn't even order any papers the last issue. And this, you check out in too late for the papers. Paper come out every week. And we know the paper's coming out, and we're supposed to have the money in. We don't have to print the paper.
We cannot, yes.
I'm afraid you must overlook, because I delivered the paper yesterday to a customer. We got our paper. Yesterday,
we send the papers there, but the check didn't come in late. We send them to you anyway. The check didn't come back until after it was Tuesday. to Baltimore. So we called there and talked to the executive before.
Oh, it was me.
Yes, they were late getting in.
Brothers, ministers, I want to say to you on this thing about getting free. We just cannot credit you. We have lost money, time, and again trying to credit you. You get to the place that it seemed like some of the ministers and captains get to the place like that we could give you this paper. Yes, we can't pay $1,200 and $1,500 to print this paper or more and then give it away. Who's going to keep us financed to have it printed and then pay off that staff of labor? We have a terrific. What is that? They can go on about
$2,500 in the paper. The labor.
I thought it was something in there. It cost us $1,200 every week for the labor on this paper. Besides, now buying it and hitting people and other expenses.
Right.
This paper costs us to get it out to you, and we look for you to replace this expense. Editors don't work for you for nothing, especially when they are not yet accepted Islam. They don't work for you. Everybody wants all they can get. They'll come to you for work, and they may start off with you a little reasonable. After a while, he tell you he was getting so much and so much for this job, and then that means pay me so much and so much, like the white man pays. You can't get people to help themselves. Brother, he's got to have the same thing that the white man has. I'll give it to you. So, I want you, brothers, ministers, brother captain, to please remember us, that we are getting ourselves in debt. We're trying to publish this paper, and that's why we keep talking about the paper. We want this paper to get out so that we can pay off this labor staff and it cost us nearly $5,000 a month overall. I think it is, isn't it?
It's a week on the paper.
A week on the paper, yeah. $5,000.
Printing and everything.
Printing and the labor, $5,000 nearly. Nearly $20,000 a month we have to read. So please remember that. But we can get 25,000 converts. Not 20, but 25,000 converts if we go after them right every month. And now let's see.
Also, dear Apostle, you paid out like you see the expenses of people. We are backing up by getting the paper to people to make converts for you, and it's going for naught. Like for the trip to Los Angeles, you paid out $12,000 there for that trip there. To Detroit was $3,500, and to $3,500 to New York and $2,000 to Detroit. And this is money for now. You put out $65,000 for radio, $30,000 for the broadcast. But we aren't backing it up. You're keeping the words on, but we aren't doing anything. All over the country. We're shutting down. Like someplace, we got tokenism. We got two brothers here in Chicago sell 1,500 papers. Some of the smaller places, they only sell 1,000 papers. We have one brother do it themselves. Some of these big mosques to sell. We got one brother sell 1/3 of what Baltimore sells, 1/3 of what Philly sells, and some of the other big places in Newark. And two brothers sell much of Newark, right here. But we're putting forth the effort ourselves. And all this over $100,000 that you're paying to spread the word, but we aren't backing it up. And we say yes, that's right. When we go away, you had a meeting here with us the 27th after Savior Day, and we all pledged we would help you then. But we did worse then, since the meeting than before. Okay?
Yes, brother. Walaikum salam, brother. Yes, brother.
And then have taken up on our shelf to try to sell all the back issues. And we didn't sell. The brothers have volunteered to do this and living selling those back issues among the people. So we know that if a brother can sell a paper that's 2 years old or 3 years old, he has no problem in selling a paper that's 10 years. But that is his problem. And this may be one of the factors that is discouraging brothers to take it more of this paper. I'd like to say that anyway, have a remedy for that problem.
Alaikum salam, brother. Brother Captain, making it very clear, brother Captain Edward, Mosque number 27, Los Angeles, that if we try, we can do it. Now, if these brothers out there in 27 can sell a paper that is 2 years old, think over that. Muhammad speaks now a year old, 2 months old. If 2 months old, the people will buy it. That shows you that the people want the Muhammad speech, right? What will they do in buying the paper that just come off from the press this week? Surely they will buy that paper. I was telling the secretary about your letter, Brother Captain, that you told me about you were selling those old papers out there now that had been stored away a long time. That the people, that show you how anxious the people are to get a hold of this paper. They want to read it. It's a very attractive paper. And the whole world wants to know what is in this paper. And they read it. All that is not reading is because we're not getting there to it. They will buy it. Some of them even write me and said that they even not getting their papers and they have already paid for their papers. Isn't that terrible? Now the best you can do, if you can't preach, as the book says, you can't preach like Paul. And if you cannot pray like angels, you can carry the word of the Lord in this paper. It's already fixed up here. Take it around to the people. You don't have to preach. Here is the paper. Go give it to them. That's preaching. And I will increase. We're going to here another thing I want to say. We're going to add 4 more pages to this paper because we want to put in what we want. I want to add the Holy One in here, brother. I want to run some teachings, an explanation on texts of the Holy One in this book. I know I'm going to have some